Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'll play some 10-minute Arabic games, explain my thoughts out loud, and hopefully you will find this video instructive. We are at 2262, and let's go ahead and play some 10-minute Arabic games. I'm really excited for today's chess. I don't know why. I just feel really like I really want to play some chess. Right. I've never seen this flag. Barbados. Barbados. Right. I don't know where that is, but that's a very cool name. Alright, we're going to be playing the, similar structure with the Queen's Gambit. Now they're going to go for d5. We're going to take that. And then we're going to play knight c3, just developing. Oh, c5. Well, it's like a reverse, some kind of a Benoni defense. I really hate c5 push earlier on in the Queen's Gambit, or, whenever I want to play this. But it's okay. They're going to play this. We're going to play knight c3. He's going to play g6. I'm going to play e4. Bishop g7. There's bishop d3. If he's going to cancel, there's knight e2. If he's going to play this, there's, some theory. But that's the move. g6. Bishop f5 is a move? Oh. No, it's not a move. It should not be a move because... Is he really preventing e4? He's trying to prevent e4. That's the move. But if I played bishop g5, your knight is pinned to the queen, making this move possible because you can't actually take. Because if this and you give me a check, I can block with the queen and attack your queen. Right? And e4? Bishop takes, or just simply knight takes. But there's this, but there's this, but there's this. There's this and there's this. Oh, there could be a trick, actually. There could be a trick. But what about bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, and just simply e4? And then bishop d3. Because if e4, bishop takes e4, knight takes e4, there's queen e7. Queen e7, there is queen e2. Okay. Do I really have e4? I don't think I have e4, honestly. e4, bishop takes e4. Knight takes e4. Queen e7. Bishop f6, not f6. I don't think I have... No, I don't think I have it. Maybe just play e3 for now. Get some kind of development. Maybe play bishop d3, then trade the bishops, then go for e4. Maybe this is more, I'll be more sure about this move. Bishop d3, and then we play knight f3 or something. Bishop d3, knight f3. e4 immediately, I think there's some tactics involved, and black is capable of, escaping those tricks. So I'm going to play bishop d3 just for the sake of developing the bishop. Maybe we trade, maybe we don't. And then we get knight f3 just to prevent knight e5, and then we go for e4, and then we're chilling by castling kingside, or we can castle longside. We can do whatever we want. So it's a bit of a tricky opening, but only if I fall in for the trick of e4, and then he does some kind of a bishop takes, thinking that I won a pawn, but then at the end he wins a piece, I guess. He can go back, but I'm not going to take immediately and open up his rook. I'm going to wait for him to castle, and then I will take the bishop. But only if he plays bishop g6. If he doesn't, if he takes, we're going to take back. And if he doesn't do any of those moves, I'm going to play knight f3. Well, his bishop is hanging, so... This move... Bishop g4 is a logical move. I'm going to play knight f3, but there's knight e5. I have to be very careful. And after bishop e2, knight, bishop, or queen. I mean, we're still fine. Oh, I made a huge mistake. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? There's this. And if this is going to go back, but I can take the pawn. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. After queen takes d3, knight takes d5, bishop takes e7, queen is hanging. Take with the knight, I can take the pawn. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I thought that I blundered the pawn in the process. But after this, I can take here. His knight would be hanging still, and his queen. Oh, okay. So e4? I don't know. It's e4 is still logical, but is there any tricks like this? I think the same trick applies. I think the same trick's still there. So I'm going to play this move. Make sure the knight is not going to jump here. There is no crazy sacrifice at the end. And then e4 maybe will work, maybe knight f3 to make sure knight e5 will not be taking place anytime soon. But I believe he's going to play knight h5, bishop g3, knight g3, pawn g3, and knight e4, knight e5. But then that's going to lead to checkmate. Like knight, okay. So he's trying to go for the move b5. Just simply stop that idea. He's trying to gain more space on the queen side because he castled king side. So it makes sense to play the move a4 and just kill any kind of a progression on the queen side. For now, I think this is one of the moves that he's gonna play. Maybe knight e5, we take, and then we have a pass pawn. He needs to be very careful about playing knight e5 right now. Knight e5, bishop e5, pawn e5, and then just simply e4. This pawn is gonna become a pass pawn at the end of the game. And knight h5, there's bishop g3. Okay, he's trying to go for the move c4, and then knight c5. It's a bit annoying, actually. It's very annoying. Not a bit annoying. It's a very annoying move. But can I stop it? So let's just say I played knight f3. He plays the move c4, which he really wants to play. And then I would play... I hate the knight being here, and I hate the knight that I can live on b3 after this push. If I play b3, the reason I hate b3 is because queen a5. And knight e2... It's not that bad, actually, to play b3. But b3, there could be queen b6. Then I would move my knight, give up the pawn. Can I trap the queen? I cannot, because the queen can go to the only square on the board, which is this one. And I don't have bishop here to... Oh my god. Only if I had bishop c1 at the end, I would have trapped the queen. But it's not possible. So b3, I hate it because of this move. b3, queen b6. Maybe just rook b1. Just play rook b1. He can play this move. I can take it. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna play b3 just because I don't really like the idea of him playing the move c4 and knight c5 at the end and planting the knight on b3. Queen b6, I'm gonna play a very simple one mover, rook b1, protect the pawn. c4, we can just take that because our rook's not hanging, the knight is protecting. And if knight e5, we're just gonna immediately take that. And my next move would be knight to e2 to protect the bishop, protect the knight, and prepare to castle, play e4, and get the rooks on the b and c files, and go for minority attack. When you try to push one of the pawns to create weaknesses and stuff, but I don't think it's possible right now. The good thing is spending time. Okay, I've seen this move, but I did not actually like it because it doesn't do a lot of damage, other than, you know, queen b6. Okay, so knight e2, there's nothing happening here. There is no knight here, no knight here. So we're totally fine. Let's go ahead and play this move. Only if he had bishop here, then it would have been annoying. But c4 anyways. Oh, c4 anyways. Okay, c4 anyways. Why? I would take only to get your move. Like if I take, you only want knight c5. But what about queen c2? What do you want to do then? I don't want to allow queen here and he gets to my pawn. So if this knight here, maybe play all the way back to b1. Okay, let's take first. My knight is protecting the other knight. Ah, he's going for this. Queen c2, knight here, just castle. If he wants to take, we can take back. What's fine? What's fine? Oh, maybe it's queen c2. He might play this just to get to my pawn, and I can't do anything about it. I don't think so. This, I mean, I can move my knight. No, I cannot. No. Okay. So it was a temporary sacrifice of the pawn for my opponent. Okay, so he's adding a bit of pressure, but it doesn't work because I can castle. If he wants to take, I can take back and I'm fine. I don't think this is the best move. I think the best move was queen b4. That's what I think. For now, I think we should be... Oh... Okay. I have to be more careful. But this, I think I have knight e5, knight e4 or something. Also this. Why can't I just take? Okay. Taking with the knight might get us pinned. Taking with the queen and knight, he pins. And I have this move, rook a3. But then he would take, and then he would win the pawn. Okay. Well, I just lost the piece, so I have to take back. So maybe knight takes here. He's going to play this move. I'm going to play rook a3. The same thing will take place. I'm going to drop the pawn at the end. So queen takes. queen takes, knight takes. Bishop here. Rook c1. There's a fork. I can't do that. If this, rook a3, he will take, and then he would win the pawn. I will go back not to lose anything. He will attack the pawn twice. But then he will drop the pawn on d6. Okay, so which way to take? Taking with the knight or taking with the queen? Queen takes, knight takes. Bishop here, rook a3. Take, rook c1. Or knight takes and bishop here, and then rook a3. It's the same thing. So let's offer more trades. I think he's gonna take. Because if he doesn't, I don't really know what he's doing. Because I can just move my rook away and I'm fine. Bishop here, that's a hanging queen, obviously, so he's gonna take me 100%. And then we're gonna get rook a3. I believe this is the only move that doesn't... Because I can actually play this. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Quite literally the same thing. Ooh. Okay. Knight d3 at the end. That's a bit weird, actually. What if I go here attacking this pawn twice? He will take, I will take. He's gonna take here. I'm gonna defend. I don't like the way that I'm playing this position. I really don't. If I went back with bishop g3, allow the pawn to die, go with knight e2, I don't know. Rook b1, rook takes, my knight is hanging. I can take here, because if he takes here, I can take here. So this. What if this? I can move away. Okay, let's go for this. We have to add a little bit more pressure. We can't just be getting attacked all over the place. If he takes this pawn, I take his pawn and attack his bishop. If he takes my knight, I take his bishop. If he moves the bishop, I then move my knight. And I will attack his bishop and attack this. And if he wants to take me here, I might just consider damaging the pawns and then taking here. And it's going to be a crazy rook and pawn endgame where everybody has weaknesses. And definitely the way that he played it is very tricky and annoying. He takes my bishop first. Obviously, I have to take my piece back, if that makes sense. If bishop here, I'm going to go knight to e4. If he takes me here first, I will take this first. If he takes me here, I will take him here. He attacks my pawn. I will attack this pawn. If he takes this pawn, I'll take this pawn. If he moves the rook away, I have this pawn that can stop the pawn. And I have a pass pawn as well. I'm not sure if I have to do this or not, but I really want to. So let's go ahead and go for it. Give me your bishop. Okay, he just moves the bishop. It's fine. I can play knight e2 just to protect this guy. I'm gonna potentially lose to this guy. Maybe I got this move. I have to be very careful about this. The diagonal being opened up. But for now... Okay. Let's go for g3 just to protect everything. Oh my god, this pawn is gonna become a pass pawn because of his bishop. This bishop is annoying. It can't stay here or here or here. I have to play this and this to kick it away. Because the bishop is supporting the promotion square. I can't have that. If this, it doesn't work. No. He might play h6. Rook b1 to try to force the rooks off the board. Okay, that's a very unlogical, not logical move. What? I can just take that bishop. His bishop was the only piece that can help him win the game. The only piece that could help him win the game. Now I can take this guy. This is the best pawn to take, not... Well, he can take this guy or this guy, it doesn't matter. If he takes this guy, I'm gonna play h3. Make sure everything is safe and protected. He's gonna attack this guy, I'll protect it. And we should be fine. Or maybe like this and this. I think this is gonna be a draw. Pretty much. Okay, he's gonna add some pressure there. Let's go ahead and go here. Maybe I can add a little bit of defense or counter attack or simply checkmate if he blunders. rook e5. If he plays this, this, or this, he's trying to save his king because he wants this move, and then I can play this move. I can force him to go back, and then we can keep repeating moves, and I think it's going to be a draw. Unless he went here and here, like he's trying to take my pawn and try to checkmate, but it's impossible to checkmate with the two rooks in this situation. Okay, so he did exactly what I said he will. Let's go ahead and attack his weakness. If he attacks my weakness, I take this pawn. If he goes back to defend, then I believe pretty equal position. Okay, targeting my pawn. I think this is a huge blunder. I think it's a huge blunder. Because I can take this pawn. I don't care about this pawn. I care about the center pawn. So if this, and I want to find a way to attack, I want to find a way to push the pawn. Because if I play this, he's just going to go back and protect. This is my only hope for some counter play or something. Yeah, let's go for it. There's no mate. He would like to take. It's fine. He doesn't have a way to win anything, so we're totally fine in this position. Let's go ahead and go here. He has a check, but I go there. If he is going to attack my pawn, that's very logical stuff. Okay, now he's getting scared. He's going to lose. You know, there's some annoying chances for us in this position. Okay. Do I push the pawn? I don't know why I wouldn't. If this, I have to play f3. If he attacks, I have king g2. I just have to play supersonic fast in this position because I really would love to win this. I can move my rook. I can move the other rook. I can push the pawn and I can defend the pawn. And then I can go here, try to force a trade. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. 4 moves. No, actually 1, 2, 3. Here or here we can defend the pawn with king g2. I think it was a huge mistake to leave that pawn to die on d6 for my opponent. But I still have to punish it. Like, he can't play anything like this because it's gonna be checkmate literally in 2 moves. Okay, he made the other way. Let's go ahead and go here to protect the pawn. Now he can actually go crazy if he wants, but I would go back. And if he takes the pawn, it's gonna be check, 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 checkmate. Here, go back. Oh, that's a hilarious move. I don't know what that does. Okay. Okay, if I go here, he's gonna attack the pawn twice. Don't waste ages on the move. If he wants to go here, you have to go here. They can push the pawn. Just defend your pawn for a little while. If I push, he can take the pawn, I can take this pawn. I still believe it can't be a win because the way that my rooks are positioned, the rooks needs to be behind the pawn, not on the side of the pawn. It doesn't work like that. Check, king here, check, king here. I'm just making a waiting move because I don't want to lose on time. I don't know how would I continue on this position, honestly. I'm just trying to move fast and hope for something that could work here. But I don't believe there's anything in this position. Okay, can I go back there, give a check? I think I'm gonna lose the pawn anyway, so I might as well be tricky with it. Oh, this is gonna be a blunder. Lucky ass. What am I doing? Why am I spending all this time? Maybe it was a win. Take, take. No. Now it's a win. Yo. The adrenaline, man. This is just insane. My heart really is pounding so hard right now. This is so intense. I think the only mistake he made was allowing me to take the pawn on d6. It was a draw, but he was trying to flag me, even though it was equal time, equal material, equal position, equal everything. But he just simply, you know, crumbled under time pressure, which it's my specialty. But for this, yeah, there's something wrong about this. I don't know what it is. It's e4 immediately. Oh my god, it's e4 immediately because he can't actually take its queen a4 check. You have to pay attention. I knew there's something wrong about this move because I know they always play g6 and bishop g7. This move is weird because you can play e4 and he can't take. Queen a4 check. Bishop d7, you can just... What if queen take? What if queen blocks? Oh, it's just a disaster. Bishop b5. And even if this and bishop takes the same thing, you can even take if you want. And if that takes, you can play queen check and pick the piece back. I knew there's something wrong about it, but I just simply did not see the connection between them. Right, so we play this opening. It's very symmetrical to some kind of a called the Benoni defense, but they play g6 or something, and bishop g7. But when they play bishop f5, you can go for e4 and queen a4 check. Okay, I will remember that for the next game. e4 is still the best move because he still can't take. Even with this, I thought he had queen e7. What's the best move? f3, just protect? That's a bit weird. But we just, okay, here we had to take with the knight, but everything's still fine. That was the best move to play knight d3. It's a bit of a weird move to play knight d3 then, but I think he made a mistake somewhere around... Where? Around where? Here. Giving up that pawn was still fine. I mean, it was fine. We got into a time scramble. We didn't know what we're doing. And after a couple of moves, even though he has more pawns than me, which is weird, but he still blundered the game away. I was just trying not to get flagged, but he created a weakness on g5, and all I had to do was just, you know, zigzag my way with my king towards that weakness, and then just simply add a little bit of pressure to that pawn. And after I did, it's still fine. It's still a draw, but now it's winning because the pawn can just roll. Right, this is very good stuff. This is the first time I do not get, you know, flagged, and I flagged someone, and I got into a good position by just simply playing intuition. Oh, 2270. Oh, I thought I could accept the challenge now. I wanted to show you how to play against the 1200 to 1300 ELO level, but he did not send me a challenge anymore. The challenge is gone. All right, let's go ahead and play another one. And by the way, join the community down below if you want. It has a 7-day free trial if you want, and it's gonna be me with you every single week, jumping on a call and helping you on with your games, and just simply fixing the mistakes that you're doing during your specific games. For example, in the opening, if you have any problems with the openings, or simply most common mistakes are simply calculation and how to think in chess. Knight c6, he's gonna play c3 just to protect the pawn, I believe. Okay, knight f6. Here they play this move h3 just to prevent you from developing. If they don't do that, you can just simply develop your bishop to g4. They will play queen here. And the move is queen d7. You can protect your pawn, it's fine. They're gonna go crazy, but they can't go crazy right now because you can take it and damage their structure. They play this move to support the knight jump. You can play e6 if you want. They will jump here 100%. Bishop d6, queen d6, queen b7, rook b8, queen here, and takes here. It's fine, but I really don't like to do it right now. Also, there's a6. If the knight jumps, it's fine. Okay, let's go for a6. It's a bit of a weird move to play, and I know it's not the best move, but I do this intentionally just to make sure there will be no tricks at the end of the tunnel because my queen and king on the same diagonal. So it's not bad to be extra safe. It's very good to be extra safe. Now, there could be h3, going back. Could be this, I go back, fine. I'm not going to take the knight because he can just replace it with another knight. So it doesn't make that much of sense. Knight e4, I can take it, and I'm not going to lose my queen because I played a6. The trick that they go for is knight e4, and so knight e5, knight e5, and then they will take it. My knight is hanging. After I move my knight, I simply get cooked. The idea that he's trying to go here for now is just to play bishop to b5. And I can't take it because my rook would be hanging. It's a very simple one mover, but I have bishop d6 here. His bishop is hanging. And after takes, there is no pin anymore. Well, he can still play that move, but I would be long castled. And after some takes, I would have a backwards pawn. I have to be very careful about defending, but I believe after rook c8 and c5, I should be fine. Okay, so it's bishop d6, queen d6, bishop b5, castles. Takes, queen takes, pawn takes, knight e4, and then rook c8. And then going for c5, if it's possible. Yes. He can also decide not to go for it and just attack my knight. Also a logical move. Then castling would actually be not that safe. Okay, knight jumping in the position. It's a very logical move. Actually, it's a blunder. Knight jumping into the position is a blunder. I wanted to pause the video and understand why it's a blunder. Hopefully you can comment that below to tell me if that's a clear blunder or not. Because, I mean, initially I just intuitively see this as a blunder because there's something wrong in the position. His queen is not protected. So I can go with the knight, take this knight, and his queen would be hanging. If he takes my knight anyway, that's a hanging queen. Thank you so much. And if knight here, he takes my queen, I would go back with the knight. But the problem is, it's not actually hanging because he can take my bishop, which is hanging. So I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself there with that move. Knight takes, queen takes, king takes, there's a fork at the end. Wait, knight takes, queen takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Definitely not interested in that. What if bishop takes? Bishop takes, that will be a blunder. Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, then this and this. Okay, we can win a pawn. It's a blunder because he loses a pawn. And if he takes with the bishop, that's like a huge blunder. He loses a piece. Hopefully I'm not messing this one out. Okay, he takes with the pawn, fine. Now we have knight takes e4, knight takes e5. Your queen is hanging, right? So knight here, bishop there. I can go back. And I want a pawn, and if this he takes his free queen, and if this and he takes my queen, I will take back with the knight. Or actually, after this I can take with this knight, just to keep the tension on this bishop, if I want. Yes, I believe this move is very logical. We just have to see if he has any more checks. He doesn't have any kind of big threats or anything. I think this move is fine. I think. This move we can always go back. Because after this, he can do this. So obviously we can go back with the knight. We can get a backwards pawn, but it's fine. We are up a pawn. Okay, he takes... I want to keep the tension there with this knight here. So I'm going to take with the knight. I'm still threatening this bishop. The bishop has to move away. If the bishop went here, I can trade. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, he goes back. It's fine. I can play bishop g6, and h takes, so that I can have a little bit more active rook. I like that, actually. Okay, let's go for this move, and let's attack it. If he would like to take me, I will take with the h-pawn. Open up for the rook. Potential knight g4 moves because he can't take. Okay. Always take towards the center of the board. I could have also taken with the knight, but it's still fine. Now in this position, what do you want to do? Well, now I believe we can... If I got back with that, he can play bishop d6. He says, no, I'm not going to accept the draw up a pawn in this position. I'm going to... Maybe it's going to be a draw. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a draw. Maybe he's right. But it's very good to not just simply give up on the position. But you can still fight. For now, how would we win this? Let's play rook c8. And the idea is to go knight c4, rook c4. I didn't want to play knight c4 initially because I would have a pawn there, and I would be forced to play b5, and I'll be overextending with my pawns. So knight c4, and rook c4, your bishop is hanging pretty much. If you go here, I'm going to attack it. If you go back all the way there, I'm not that interested in castling, but I believe castling cannot be that bad as well. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. What is your idea? Trying to jump around, I don't know. Like, I can castle h4, h5, I can take, takes with the rook. I can always have a safe square for my king, so I should be fine if I wanted to castle in this position. I just have to be very careful about losing a pawn here because of takes, and knight here. I still believe I should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and castle. I'm playing supersonic slow. That makes sense with my English, but it's fine. For now, the move should be knight c4, give me this pawn. Maybe we can go for e5. Okay. There's no... oh, that's just a clear blunder. That's just a clear blunder. Because I have this move. It's not a clear blunder, though. Not that clear of a blunder. Because after this move, actually, I wanted to go attack the pawn and also go for a fork, but he can just play this. I can go for the fork anyways, and if he takes my knight, I would take his knight. If he takes the pawn, I would take this pawn. If he takes here, I would take here. Oh, he just goes there and protects. Okay, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I can play e5 if I want. The knight would move away. I still don't see ways how can I punish my opponent for his moves, but I'm going to go back with my knight here. Knight here, maybe knight here. Maybe a pawn push. One of the ideas, whenever you see a 3v2 and you have the minority, it's very good idea to go there and just simply launch with the pawns and try to create weaknesses. His idea is to go there maybe, so I just stopped it immediately. My idea is to go b5, b4, takes, knight. No, actually, this, he can't take. He's gonna have a hanging knight. What am I talking about? So this, and he blunders the knight away. For now, he's making logical moves. I can do this and force him to go back, but I would love to go for this move. And the idea is very clear. Go for b4, create a weakness, attack the weakness. I only have 5 minutes, and I really want to win this game because I'm up a pawn, but it's not that easy to win a game with only one pawn, if you know what I mean. Let's go for b5. He can't actually take it. It's a hanging knight. And my idea is to take, and win the pawn, but there will be this move, but I'll take a free piece as well. Okay, so he's defending. Pretty logical stuff. My move now is to go ahead and attack that bishop. I would really love to take that bishop of his. Can he go takes? I will take his bishop. He will take back. I will take here. He will take the pawn. He can actually. But no, actually after takes, knight or bishop, I can take this pawn. Okay, now he's going all in on the defensive. But I will take that bishop just because it's a bishop. It's a very annoying bishop. Now it's symmetrical stuff, but I'm up a pawn, so that means I have a clearer advantage. But after takes, I can take. How would I add pressure there? Well, I obviously gotta take. And then I have this move knight c5. Then you have knight c5, give me a check, and I win that pawn. If he pushes, I can give a check and still win the pawn. Okay, so he stops it, but what about this? What about a very clear move? If you go here to defend, I would have to play rook c7 and rook c8. Okay, let's go for rook c7 and rook c8 immediately because I don't have time to think. So I'm just... okay, so he does have this move, and if I go here, he does have this move. But then I would go here, and after takes, he takes with... okay, things will be complicated. Yes, he's going to go for this move, 100%. But I still believe it's a good move here, go here. Knight will be a pain in the ass, 100%. But let's go here. I know he's gonna be in love with the idea of knight b5. Oh, he doesn't go for it. But I have 3 attackers, you have 2 defenders. What are you smoking? No, he has 3 defenders. What am I talking? What am I talking about? No. Let's go here. Let's him give him this and go here or something. Okay. Oh, I can't go here. What am I talking about? Okay, how would I win this? Attack the rook. Push. Okay, let's go here. I don't have time to think. I really don't have time to think. If he plays this, I'm gonna go here to defend the pawn. But I'm not actually defending the pawn. It's very crazy position. I don't want to lose the pawn for now, so let's go ahead and push it. We're still fine in this position. This pawn is weakness. Only if I can get knight to e4. How can I get knight to e4? If I want to push, I want to take, but then he's not going to take me and allow this check. And he loses some pawns. Can I go d4, sacrifice a pawn, and then sacrifice the knight? Okay, now I can go for this. Oh, his idea is to go here, 100%. So if I go here, he goes here. I go here. He can go for a fork. Knights are so annoying. Here, here. Where would I go that will not be a fork at the end? Okay, this knight jump is very annoying. I can't even stress how annoying that is. Go for this. He goes for this. If I go for this, he can't go crazy enough with the knight jumps. Okay. I gotta go for something, but I believe he's gonna go for this move, which is very annoying, but there is nothing I can do about it. After this, if I go here, he does have a fork, but I can take him here. But then, oh, no. Actually, this I can't go here because of this. So let's just go here or something. Let's go ahead and defend stuff. I don't know. He goes here. I would attack again or something. Knights are so annoying. I don't know how his knight is the annoying one and my knight is not annoying. It's very annoying. Okay, if this. Wait, this takes. Okay, what about I push? How about I push and I go here and this, and I will have two pawns pushing like that. I want a trick to work so that I can give a check and win his rook at the end. By discovery. Okay, I don't know what that does. I'm going to try to make it out of there. If he takes, I'm going to take with the knight with check and then win that pawn. Obviously, he will not take. Maybe I have to go for d4. But if I went for d4, I can't go for e4. It's so tricky. And if I take here, okay, he's offering a trade of the rooks. I'm not going to take that easily. If you want to take, I'm going to take back. It's fine. If he wants to take here, I can take back with the pawn and have a creep. Okay, now I'm going to shut up for a little while. I'm not going to talk too much. I want him to take me so I can have a passed pawn, but I don't want to take him. Actually, why am I stressing this too much? Wait. Now I want to know what I want to do. I want to go here and I want to go here. I want to push pawns. There's no way he's going to take, right? I would love to take with the pawn. I want to take with the pawn. I want to push. I want to push him away. Have protected pawns and just simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just take all the pawns. Okay, clear weakness. Let me give him a check first. Just escape the potential annoying threats. This pawn is going to die, but I have king here to protect for now. He does have a check 100%. If I go away, he's going to take the pawn. I can go back and protect. This pawn has to be damaged in a way, but I don't know how to get to it. I need to create a passed pawn. If I go here to protect, he will have this check. If I go here, he will take here. But then I will attack his knight. Oh, actually, this move is very logical. Allow the check. Go here to protect this pawn. Because if he takes this pawn, I can go here. Well, okay. So this. Give me your knight. You move your knight. I gotta check. Please don't be wrong. Wait, this. Annoying ass knight. What if I go here? That might be a fork at the end. I don't know where to go. Maybe I can go here. Maybe this is much safer. Allow this and go here. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's go back. No, actually, if this, he can take the pawn. If I give the check, he can take the other pawn. For the love of God. I can't believe all my position is fucked because of this stupid knight. One knight is doing all the damage. Hopefully he doesn't see the check. That's my only hope. This, I cannot go here. It's a fork. What am I talking about? If... Oh, he can just defend. He can just defend. What am I... Okay. Let me go here. Let me give him some checks. You can give me this check. I would have to go back. I want to give a check. I want to push the pawn. It's my only hope. I'm losing the entire game because of a knight. Knight. Only one knight. The rook is stupid. Everything in this bit was stupid. It's just the knight is so annoying. Because if I can get this, I'm winning the game. And if I get this, I still think I'm winning the game, but it will be very tricky to win this game. And obviously 25 seconds is not enough, so I'm not even sure what I'm even smoking right now. It doesn't work. Because even if it did work, he has rook b1 at the end. But I need this move, which is not possible because of a fork. Simply not simple. Not simple. What if I go here? Okay, I'm gonna shut up for 25 seconds. If he wants to draw, I'll take the draw. He's trying to flag me. He doesn't see a win. Of course he's not gonna win this game. Oh my god, checkmate. It is checkmate. But only if he doesn't... Like, if he goes here, here, and he takes the pawn, it's gonna be checkmate. But he's gonna stop this. How should I win this? I know it's winning, but I need time. I don't have it. I can win the pawn. Move away, give a check. Is g3 the best move? I'm not gonna get mated. I can always run here. But I just gave him the flopping pawn. Why did you just give him the pawn? Takes here. Stupid knight. Checkmated him with 0.3 seconds on his clock. Yo, do you know me? Do you know me? I'm doing something I've never done before. I got two people to flag him. I flagged them, but in totally crushing positions. Just because I shut up for a little bit. Right, I need to do that more often in my videos instead of just keep, talking and stuff. I know it's very instructive when I talk, but sometimes you just have to get the win to have some kind of credibility when you want to talk about something. That's why I shut up for a while, just to get the win. But that was very good attacking by me. But I definitely messed that up at the end. I messed it up so hard. Let's go ahead and see this. The opening doesn't need a lot of... We are just making waiting, safe moves, trying to develop our pieces. Here, it's not the best move. It's not even one of the best moves. But I really like it because there is some potential for them to do something crazy. So I just simply stop that from happening by the move a6. He attacks me. He tries to do the trick of bishop to b5. And if I take, I lose my rook. It's just a trick. It doesn't do anything. I play bishop d6. He did not take. Knight takes c5 is actually the best move. I thought that after knight takes, queen takes, knight takes, I lose my bishop. Knight f takes, knight f takes. Well, he can still take this. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. So what? I don't know what is it talking about. The same thing. Here, playing this move and then opening up the h file and not actually keeping my rook on the h file doesn't make any sense. So I made a mistake there. But it's still fine. And here I was trying to launch the minority attack. When you have less pawns than the opponent on one side of the board, and you need to push these two pawns and create a weakness, and he will be left with one pawn in that position, and that will be your target. You can target the entirety of the game, and you'll be able to win it in the future. And here, after some moves, I decided the best move is to take, and bishop takes. I did not know what to do against this move. Knight e4, target the bishop. He can't take. It's going to have a hanging knight. But I decided to keep things very, reasonable. I wanted to get rid of the bishop. Because let's just imagine I have two pawns ready to promote, but the bishop is on a dark square, stopping both of the pawns to promote. So I really wanted to get rid of the bishop instead of anything else, and that I did. And now created a weakness there, and now all I have to do is just to add more pressure to the weaknesses and try to win them. I played knight c5 with the total idea of just going knight here to give a check and win the pawn. He stopped it. And then I attacked the pawn more, and here I was only trying to attack more and more and more. He attacks me with this. I'm really... Yes, rook d7 is the best move, because this move is a bad move. Knight d6 is a fork. And here, going for this move f5, I'm just trying to push pawns, trying to create a pass pawn from something, but only if he takes me. He did not take me. If he takes me, it's going to be a disaster. Knight takes c4. But he did not. He offered some trades. He's adding some pressure. I didn't know what to do in this position, honestly. And the best move is king d7 going back, but I went here. He took the pawn. My idea was to go rook d8, and I did. My idea was to go here. He played c4, which was the best move. I did not see it. Actually, I did not see the move. Now I was trying to give a check, force the king away, and push the pawn to promotion. And after a couple of moves, I just simply got spooked. I gave the check just to gain some time. He won a pawn. Here, it's becoming more and more bad. Here, I was just scared of some kind of a crazy discovery, so I decided to move away. He attacks me. I move the rook here to defend the pawn. I'm not thinking. I only have 10 seconds. He went there, and I just gave him multiple checks, and he got checkmated, which is insane, because at the end, right here, I only had... look, I have 30 seconds. My opponent has 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All you have to do, you had one job, bro. One job. Not to get checkmated in 30 seconds. And he could not survive that position. And with few seconds on the clock, I tanked all of his time till he got a little bit of seconds, and then he just got checkmated at the end. I'm really happy about this episode because I won, and I flagged them, and I actually did not get flagged, which is very good. All right, I see you in the other